Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome to TeamODZ Live on the Friday air. And I almost didn't make this one. Cold. Well, Peter. Well, it's his birthday. Eds are still a little unhappy with me after the TTT yesterday. Yeah, I just realised I didn't get my drink out of the fridge. Let's see if I can manage. Oh no, I get a full coffee stop after 15 minutes, don't I? After 5 minutes. Yay! Do it after the sprint. Oh, I guess I'm doing it now. Ah, I hit cancel. Oh, I've got a drink. It's going to be a waste. Oh, a coffee stop. I'm glad I dropped the fence before I took it. You'll be joining us in a bit. Hopefully. Yay!
Hello.
Morning, boys.
The strap's falling apart.
Uh-oh. What's doing now?
So is today the big day? Are we ready?
Yes. Yes.
Yesterday was the big day for my head shaver. That I won't be using on my head.
Today is?
Not yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I forgot all about it, and then all of a
But
sudden it showed up with, oh yeah, that's right.
But I still see hair.
Yeah, you know.
You didn't do a me yet.
Apparently, it even said on it, it said head shaver for bald man. It was definitely very, you could tell it was definitely very much a Chinese knockoff. Even the brand name of it was like shaver with a couple extra letters just thrown in the middle of it.
Yeah, so I've been working furiously on trying to get an antenna sorted.
Did you come up with like, did you try like, see if you can collect a bunch of paper towel rolls around your neighborhood and aluminum foil?
No.
Okay.
No, this will be a 140-foot wire antenna.
Okay.
Or something like that.
You could go 140 feet. Ooh, is that smokers? Wow.
What?
There was just a truck that went by with a couple massive smokers on it for meat.
What, from like Waterworld?
Yes. Exactly. Oh man.
Yeah, so I ordered the radio on Monday. The accessories arrived Wednesday because they were shipped from Milwaukee. And I got a notification on Wednesday saying that the radio was delayed. It was supposed to be here Friday, but then it said Monday. And then yesterday I got another message saying today. So, and I checked and it's on the truck for delivery.
Body's definitely not super used to whatever I did yesterday. It was like 80 or 90 miles or something. My butt's sore.
Yeah, you were on early, and then I'm guessing you rode the pizza burner as well?
Yeah.
Did you rename it the birthday cake burner?
I did not.
No. Eric, I mean, because it was his birthday earlier in the week.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot to say anything again. It was just Eric and I in Discord the entire time.
Oh. The guy that the fence zapped right at the start has rejoined.
Oh, I hate how my hip does this every so often. When I start riding, it feels like it needs to like snap into place or something. And when it does, then it's good.
So this Qua guy was riding off at 3.5 watts a kilo. I didn't put the fence on to start with because everybody but him was sat with me around the beacon. No, I said fence is coming on. He didn't ease up. So zappy zappy zap zap. And I've just noticed we had a second person zapped. So oh well.
Man, I haven't heard anything back in regards to my new job yet. I did a background check, which I mean, I'll be fine. But still, there's always the concern. But I know I'm going to be fine because they don't go back as far as your juvenile years.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're not applying for citizenship. They do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's a big hindrance to ever becoming a citizen anywhere else.
I don't know. You know, the naturalization process here couldn't do a background check into anything that I did when I lived in the UK. Not that I did anything.
There we go. Man, that's so weird how eventually once it snaps, it's like, okay, now I'm good.
So we finished third in the TTT yesterday. And only slipped one place in the later zones. So we're fourth. We did really good. That said, I didn't have as high an average as I've had in other TTTs, but I shortened my poles. I did 2 minutes for a couple at the start and then down to a minute, and that meant that I could do poles at a higher wattage. So I think that was part of the secret. We burned Brett out.
Yeah. This is a pretty tough one, huh?
Yeah. I see. I prefer routes that have a bit of climbing in them because I get a rest on that. But the C's prefer flatter routes.
Ooh, man. I knew I should have run the percussion gun on my legs. Yesterday I could feel it, but I didn't.
Grace's birthday today. Yes, it's Grace's birthday day.
He's not a child.
Yeah, so this I'm going to have to ask Hope to help me with this this radio when it arrives. It's a 2-person lift. It's going to be a big box, and it weighs over 65 pounds. So. But it's, I don't know, it's something that I've wanted, but never thought I could afford. And just like you know, priorities are kids and what they do and what they need.
It's nice to get something that you really want.
Yeah.
That bike was the last thing I got that I was like, what? I didn't think I'd be getting this.
Yeah. Yeah. That was much the same when I got this one. You know, I just got a bonus. And I said to Yolanda, I said, can I get a bike? Well, she said, it's your money. So I took that as a yes. So
Man.
off I went to the bike shop and found this one. I didn't get it straight away. It was the previous year's model. 3,500.
Yeah.
So they had a good chunk knocked off. Well, the thing is, the only difference between the previous years and the current years at the time was a 11-speed group set and a different colour of paint. The frame was the same.
Yeah.
So I didn't really lose anything in buying a previous year. So
I think mine was still in the model year, but it was like right at the end of it.
What? Level 150?
That can't be right. Who's been going wild? Really? It's not Woo, is it?
That's throwing my train of thought.
Yeah, that's outrageous if someone's doing that.
Yeah, that's incredible. And I'm going to hit level 1 or 2 shortly.
Randy's doing really well with 106.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, maybe Matthew Left Hand could pull it off with his ability to ride insane amounts.
With his right hand behind his back. Yeah, I mean, so putting both the kids through university has meant, you know, little things, and even if it wasn't that, I wouldn't have the money to go out and get this radio. Oh, I was telling the story about the bike. So yeah, I didn't get it straight away. They only had 2, only 1 in my size, so I knew it wasn't going to be there for long. But I like this one so much because the rear brake is under the bottom bracket. Makes the rear of the bike look really tidy. I went and had a look at a couple of other bikes at other stores and didn't like those as much. Went back to the first shop and bought it. And I'm wheeling it in the house and Yolanda says, what, you got it already? I said, yeah. you know how much did you spend? 3.5. How much? You spent that much on a bike? There's people in the world that can't afford to eat. And you spent that much on a bike? No. There's no way
I ended up.
that I'll be telling her how
Ended
much
up
I've spent on the radio.
Oh no, that was
It's
that
twice
was a
that.
good deal at $200.
She doesn't know how much I spent on my microwave radio.
It's good to know you have friends in low places, so you can get $200 radios.
There was one amateur radio store that, for a slight additional fee, they print you a second receipt, and they print you the receipt with the value that you said on it.
Very nice. Wow, why does this say 0.7 kilometers to finish on the top?
I don't know. Well, it
It's
says
only
that
mine too.
for this lap. I can't. Yours is a bit small for me. You can't see it
Yeah,
from
it
here.
says 500 meters till the finish, even though it shows me at 3 out of 6 laps.
Huh. Interesting. Swift math.
For some reason, I'm having trouble. I must be tired today. I don't think I recovered well yesterday. I was hungry all day, but I just got lazy and didn't want to make anything for myself. And it has been a long time since I've done 4 hours of riding.
That's Mimi. Mimi, get the women's jersey. No.
Back up to 5. I guess it's just going to go ahead and read for each lap. Maybe it's because I started late. I don't think I'm going to sprint at the end. I might do some effort, but not sprint.
You're going to make me then.
I'm dead. My AI workouts, I don't like it. I don't like it when it does this. All it does is give me a course and then says, do threshold. And it's like, what kind of workout plan is this? You just want me to just go out and do threshold?
Do it. Do it now.
It's like, give me a workout with threshold in it or something. Even though I really don't feel like doing that today. Tomorrow I'll do some threshold on my outdoor ride. I'm sure. Oh man, the weather's gonna be so nice. I need to put my bike the rest of the way together. Unfortunately, I don't know. I need to check my bike bag and stuff, but I can't find my battery charger. For my SRAM batteries, which I know I could get one easy enough, probably for free. But I don't want to do that if I have one. But I'm afraid I left it in Arizona. But I really thought I had grabbed it, so I'm pretty good about that stuff.
Yeah,
whenever
I'm pretty good about always sweeping a hotel before, as we're about to walk out and close the door. I look in all the drawers, I look in all the cupboards, I look under the beds, I look everywhere.
I don't know if I've always been that attentive to it or not, or if it was I attribute some of it to when I was a teenager and I didn't have anywhere to live, so I was just kind of living at place to place, and I always had my bag packed the exact same way all the time, so that I could even look at my bag and realize, okay, something missing. And And I'd always put it right back. And I'm still like that to this day. Like when I use something, I put it back. But for all I know, after that 100-mile ride that day, then I went and like grabbed my battery charger, or my batteries out of the charger, but then didn't actually grab the charger. But I feel like I must have. It's the only thing I needed. Yeah, I totally did, because the cable is in my saddlebag. So yeah, I definitely did grab it.
It hasn't gotten thrown away, has it?
I hope not. Beyond that, it's TSA. They took out the charger and put in a condom.
You know, TSA decided to have some fun with me one day. You know, I'm getting ready. I can't remember where I was going even. But I've always used an electric shaver. And there's absolutely no way that my shaver could have turned itself on.
Yeah.
No matter how the bag was handled. Because you have to push a button down to unlock it and then slide it. The power switch.
Yeah.
But when everything arrived, started unpacking, got my toiletries out, went to have a shave the following morning and found that the power switch was on. And the battery was completely flat.
Yeah.
And I didn't take the charge cord with me because I'm thinking, well, I'm only there for a few days. I won't need to charge it. So that was it.
Yeah, that's an unexpected thing. Thing is, they may not have even been messing around there. Like, you would hope that someone did that on purpose. But yeah, you would also imagine that TSA, they would just be like, yep, turns on, puts it back without realizing. I don't know. I mean, not all TSA, but I feel like a lot of TSA, they got lucky to have a job. Because really, they're not. It doesn't appear that TSA looks for the best of employees. Like, I would probably get frustrated working for TSA because of my coworkers. But it's probably a good environment to excel in. But of course, your standards are not measured by how well do you treat the customer. You only have to treat the customer well enough to avoid issues if you want. Other than that, go ahead and do whatever, as long as it's not breaking laws. Actually, it reminds me of this brewery here, Bangor Beer Company. One of my good friends that is the head brewer there, and started it with a family-owned Chinese restaurant in the area, which is actually a very popular Chinese restaurant as far as Stephen King books go. There's a lot of mentions of the Oriental Jade in his books.
Huh.
But anyway, so they started this brewery. And so one of the sons, both of the sons are kind of strange. But one of them is outrageously strange. And these are the epitome of like kids that grew up, you know, doing what they want. And they believe that what they do is the best way to go about things. And so this kid,
my Zwift hung up for a second there. Yeah.
Like if he was interviewed by the news,
yeah,
he'd be dressed up like a panda. and that was his DJ suit. He also fancied himself a DJ. And so yeah, he had the nickname Panic Panda because he was the worst at managing a situation. It was usually my friend Jared that had to manage everything, and this guy was just, it was it was insane. I was frustrated for Jared, but now he's gone.
Is he a sad panda?
Probably not.
Yeah.
There was one interview he had. So he's the kind of guy that when he talks, he's always spitting spittle. And it's always like on his lip. There was one interview that he did dressed up as a panda. And he's talking about how great the brewery's going. And that he's full of grateful gratitude for all of the people who showed up here today dressed as a panda. And so we hung on that one for a little while. Like, grateful gratitude. That's the best kind of gratitude right there. He's a grateful panda. But yeah, his name is DJ Panda. You know, as far as how he wants to be addressed. But I think it's what came out of having an extremely strong mother and a practically non-existent father. It's a very interesting dynamic. They're a couple destined for success, but their kids kind of took the hard end of that one. That woman, I worked there for a little bit when I was maybe 18. I only made it a couple of months. But man, I was scared of that woman. She's had that air about her where it's like, don't even let her see you. If she sees you, she might talk to you, and you never know what could happen then. And then finally I got to know her better through the brewery, and I would try to break that outer shell. I don't think there's anything inside, because no matter how much I tried to break that shell, I never got to anywhere soft. I think I was looking for a mini egg. Not, this thing was just solid dark chocolate all the way through. Or even a cream egg. Nope. I wonder what I'm going to do after this. So I should ride more. Maybe Megan will be riding or something. Said that last time, and that didn't happen. First, trying to figure out where I really want my saddle. Because, like, part of me, like when I'm riding aggressively, I always slide to the front of the saddle. Then when I'm just relaxing or tired, I slide back. And I do have my saddle slammed forward. I don't know. I'm just going to stop thinking about it. How about that? It's only when I'm tired that I think about it. So, man, today, Heidi made a hassle for me.
Oh,
I need to, yeah, she got, quote unquote T-boned. I think I told you about that.
yes, it
It
is.
was not T-boned. It was, they ran in, she got L-boned. There was a damage on the front of the car, but really not that much. But it is enough that, given the age of the car, it's going to be totaled. And so she's getting paid out the $6,900, I think. Yeah, $6,900. And then she's buying back the car for $4,500.
Yeah.
And then her boyfriend's gonna fix whatever needs to be fixed to be able to drive it. But in order to do this, I have to fill out and sign some paperwork through Progressive, which apparently can only be done at a Progressive office, which also, unfortunately, there are 0 of them in my area. There's one in Portland, there's one in New Hampshire, and one in Vermont. But I would have to drive 2 hours just to go sign some paperwork so Heidi can figure this out, which I didn't want to do. So the one was like, okay, well, what we can do is if you fill out a power of attorney and get that notarized and email it back, I can fill it out for you. And I said, okay, let's do that. Well, now the new issues happened where, at any point in time, I could go to Staples and get it printed out or whatever. But I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. I mainly do that. So now I have to go back to my work that I no longer work at to print something out. And then I need to go get it notarized, then go back to my work to scan it and then send it back to her. Which luckily, Ashley is a notary public because she used to do a lot of loan stuff. And so that was one of the things she needed was the ability to notarize. So I have that taken care of, but I asked her if she could print it at her work. Apparently the bank keeps very tight security on all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, most of the office secretaries in work used to be notaries. So whenever I needed anything notarizing, I just needed to ask them.
Yeah.
It was really useful.
But I still have to run to Orno, print that out, run back, wait until Ashley can notarize it, then go back. But it's better than driving to Portland. But I'm hoping she sends me a bit of that extra money she makes.
Why not take Ashley to Orono? And then you don't have to go back and forth.
She's busy this weekend. That's the problem. She has the boys this weekend, so for her to do that would be a bit of a pain. I could turn it into look, kids, here's a brewery. But I also don't want to make a big thing about me over there because of how much Prentice appears to like the cameras. Just want to get in, get out. I need to get more water, fill up my water jugs. My plan is to keep doing that for as long as I can do it until it becomes an issue. Maybe it never will. So I get Poland Springs filtered water, quality water, which if I were to buy those in these jugs, it'd be like $2 a piece, if not a little more.
Yeah.
I should buy more though, so I can fill those up, really stock up. Or get a potable water tank for the back of my vehicle. Just run the hose out.
Why don't you just get yourself a reverse osmosis system?
Well, yeah, but that's also expensive.
A couple of hundred, if that. No, I had to replace ours last year. So I still had one tank. And it came with another tank, the same size, so I paralleled them up. We don't run out now.
Nice.
And it's right over there, just behind my monitor. So, all my when I mix my my bottles up before I ride, they're mixed up with reverse osmosis filtered water.
I also have a feeling that within the next 6 months or so, I'm going to be living in a different house.
Yeah?
Because Ashley's, now that she's under contract for that house, she's been sending all sorts of AI stuff and calling it, what do you think about this one for our living room?
Oh.
How about this for our backyard? So, which I wouldn't mind doing. I would totally, I mean, we talked about if we do that, then getting this ready for renting and just renting this out, because a house like this can easily get like $2,000 a month, which would be enough to pay the mortgage and also be able to save some money for repairs. A little escrow fund for like when the roof needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to add utilities because this place is kind of complex and I would end up getting screwed. Because I don't trust a tenant to understand how to use the heat pump properly.
Yeah. Yeah. When I moved over here, I had people asking, why don't you rent your place out in the UK? And I'm not messing around with that, because
Yeah.
I'd have to pay someone else to manage it. And
Yeah.
too much hassle.
I have to look into it. I don't know. It is a pain. And just the thought of like, you know, is my stuff going to get maintained the same way? I don't know.
Great, I've got a feather. I've just realised.
Then you also, like, you really want to start getting income on it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to just be paying mortgage and not living in it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that said, the 6 years that we lived in that house, it went up by value by 50%. We bought it for 100,000 and sold it for 148, or 48%.
Nice. Yeah, mine's at a little over 100% right now from when I bought it.
Yeah, ours will be around there.
And that's if I sell it for less. Like its actual market value, which I don't think it could sell for that, was like 125% or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we bought, it was definitely the time to be buying a house. We got very lucky. It was that 2018, summer of 2018. where we had tons of houses to look at. The prices were insanely low. Now looking at some of those same kind of houses, it's like, what? They were looking at one for $250. That would easily be a 400 plus right now. Well, maybe about 400. It was a split ranch. And it had like an on-demand radiant heating system, and that was new. And heat pumps, all that stuff. And a nice location right near the river, but still not affected. Oh wait, we're doing it, aren't we?
Yeah. There goes, bro. I've got nothing left. How?
Is that fourth across the line?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, we started out on 12 watts per kilo, 13, then hit 14 for a little bit.
man.
Geez, his average watts were my ultra recovery watts.
Oh my. What did I do that for?
I should have. I almost thought about it there, and then I just did not catch the draft in time, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to put in an effort that entire way.
You don't want to cheat Andy out of a position. I know. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I ended up way out there very quickly.
You were boosting my ego
Also,
again.
Oh, wait. This is the last one, isn't it? Man, today I'm in such a noodle mode, which is good, though, because then tomorrow I can go out and hit it, get all excited outside.
Yeah, I'm in a noodle mode as well now.
It's always an interesting thing in the first ride of the season outside. I know in Arizona I felt amazing the entire week. I was just excited to be outside every day. But it is going to be interesting riding the same courses I did last year and just being like, oh wow, this hill seems way more steep than it used to. So I know that's going to happen. Happens every year. There's always a little bit of a figure it out mode.
Yeah.
I do feel like I'm staying strong though. I don't think I'll end up having the back issues I usually do. The lower, like the glute burning.
Yeah, I'm trying
I
to.
didn't.
I've been suffering a bit with my back again recently. I've been on the fence whether I should, take a few of the cyclobenzaprine or not. But I'm trying. I tense my back muscles up, even when I'm laying bed, flat in bed, and I have to keep being mindful of it and think, oh, relax, oh, relax.
Yeah.
It's every few minutes.
That's the
And
thing. I mean,
I think I'm breaking the habit now. It's felt better this morning so far.
You would benefit from core strengthening, because that's always the answer. But
soybeans and adjusting the saddle. Go on ahead. Go again. Sorry.
I'm definitely like, because it helped a lot in Arizona. Normally I get that glute burning a lot, and I did not get it this year for some reason.
Yeah.
I really expected about 20 miles in, I would be like waiting for a stop. Usually once I stop and shake it out a little bit, rest it, then I'm a little better for the rest of the ride. But never happened.
So you shake it off. Shake it off.
You just gotta shake it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with back pain like what you're dealing with, that's definitely all like doing the squats and all those kinds of things.
Yeah, I've got to admit I haven't done much on the core in quite some time. I did think about going to the exercise facility for a swim on Wednesday, but then one of the two packages that were being delivered was signed for delivery. So, and Yolanda was talking about going out, so yeah, I couldn't go to the exercise facility, and I had meetings at the time that the pool was open. So, but sunny days and the nicest days to be in that pool. There's windows at one end of the pool, and the sun streams in through the windows and through the water, which is really, really clear. It's a well-respected pool. I
gotta find out where all of that is at my work. I don't know if there is, but I do know that there's a shower there. So there's showers. There's definitely a fitness facility. I gotta find out where that is, and I gotta see just how much fitness am I allowed to do while on the clock.
My office in the UK, it had a shower, but there was no exercise facilities there.
Yeah, and then there could be that part. Guess I'll do the climb of the week.
Well, those of you that are out there, thank you very much for joining me this morning. We appreciate it. I'll be back on Monday. I don't know what with yet, but no doubt Rick will be here as well. Until then, take care. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye-bye now.